Pick a track, pick a time, any day is fine. Pack a bag, say adieu, let's sail off, me and you on another.
Hey guys, happy Easter! We are coming to you live from here in Central America up a beautiful mangrove estuary. So nice and peaceful and quiet. And you won't believe what is happening on Tritium right now. We have to share this. Oh wait, but first, let's do some Easter egg hunting. Let's see what we got. What'd you make for us, girls? What did you make for us? Heck yeah, look at that. Or should I say, duck yeah. We even have another mischievous lady who sometimes leaves us a present. Oh yeah, we got one. Check this out, right in the life jacket. Safety first, right, Miss Cherry? All right, let's put these away and let's see what's going on. Oh, here's the infamous duck ramp. So I'm down below, day before yesterday, and James says, "Hey, Holly?" I said, "Yes." "Want to come look at this?" So I came up. James is sitting there, and he's pointing over here at this plant. I came over, and he points down at this leaf, and he says, "Do you think that's a queen?" I said, "Yeah, that's definitely a queen." And it was huge, and so we caught her with her attendants in a jar, and now we're here, and we need help. We figured when we had a queen bee, it was a sign from the universe, and of course we didn't want her to take up residency somewhere on her own accord on the boat, so we built a hive, and we're trying to figure out how to incorporate her into it. Let's see how that happened, and give us some advice so we can make these guys happy bees.
Crazy.
I'm under attack.
What's the buzz all about?
What's the buzz? What is happening right now? They really want me. I be where it's at.
Yeah, I think you gotta come outside, Holly, if you're...
I think they're after me.
There's so many bees.
It be happening, yo. What's going on right now? So this happened like a week or two ago, and we got super swarmed. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Maybe there's water out there. Well, you do get more bees with sugar than with salt. And after a few attempts to detour them not working, we decided it was easier just to give them what they wanted and guide them outside the boat.
Looks like this is the place to be. If only I could get my ducks in a row like these bees. Look at them all.
Bee bar out here, honey. Do the little guys need a refill?
Thirsty.
Yeah?
I just gave them some water.
You guys need a refill? Holy moly, look at you, drank all that sugar water already. Look at you guys. Here. Let me get you a refill. You guys are crazy. Here you go. There you go. Some more. Careful. Don't drown. There you go. Refill. Sugar water refill. I think we could put the thing flat. Sorta. There we go. I'll make it to where it'll hold more water. We've got a few bees on board. What's up, bee? You guys happy? You all jacked up on sugar water, eh? Well, yeah, that's good. Thanks, Holly. Look at that. That is a queen bee. That is wild. I don't know what we're gonna do with her. Whether we're gonna make a little hive or try to go plant her somewhere. Cucumbers, one nice big tomato, another nice big tomato. Down here is the scene of the crime. This is where the queen was found. The other piece of this leaf where she was. James found it. Yes, he did. He found the queen. And so we have a pot here and I've got the jar with the queen and her drones in it with holes in it. She can breathe, she's fine. Got a little water there, a couple of the plants, and the napkin, and we're hoping that everybody will go in there to sleep tonight as the sun goes down, and then we'll put the lid on the pot, and then we'll have them all captured, and we're gonna relocate them at least 3 miles away.
What did you do with my plank? I used that plank to keep my ducks in a row.
Yeah, well, now it be having a different purpose. It's gonna be. And then we'll put, I was trying to decide if I want to put the slats this way, which most of them are longer. Or if I want to put the slats this way. I think I'm gonna go this way. And I have enough of that wood over here. Alright, I got all the tools out this morning. I've done whipped up a little beehive. There's the bee door. And I got another bee door right there. And then inside of the box is real nice and clean there. And then we got these little ledges here that hold our wax slats. And they say to put a slit in these, which I did slits all the way in all of them, and then added just a little beeswax. And this is supposed to kind of give them a structure and pattern to start building an organized hive. Fancy ones have screens, but a lot of videos I watched, they didn't put any screen whatsoever. So we'll put these in here, all these slats, and then we'll put the queen in there and see if she likes it when it's all closed up. And I got a little roof for it. Ta-da! Alright, here it is. I've got a little queen cage to put her in, and I don't have the fancy one with the sugar tab that they can chew out. So I've got it mounted on the bottom, which is about the right place you're supposed to put them, of the little slat that's going to go there to build the honeycomb on. And I got a string on there, and this can be on top of my slat without me opening the cage or disturbing it. In 3 days I can just pull this string, and my queen and her attendants will be able to come out into the hive, and she can start laying eggs. Alrighty, here we are over the hydroponics setup where the bees love to hang out the most. And for you guys concerned we don't have enough bees to start a hive, I'm pretty sure there's about 50 all up in here. And then I got these guys. So I just switched that water. It's got a little sugar water, and I put the bag there. I plan to put this cup inside the hive with that bag. It's got a bunch of holes in it, and as the water goes down, they can still pull water out of that bag, and hopefully it will encourage them to keep going in here. Now right now I have taken the cup that was there, and I have another top that goes over this black plastic. I took the cup that was here and I stuck it down. Can you see? I can't see if I can. Okay, there it is. To kind of, oh no, to teach these guys about the inside of the hive. I don't want to let them come out this way. I would like for them to find their way out that way, so they start going back in that way. And I'm gonna put this water supply, I'll switch it in a minute, and put it inside the hive as well, and start getting all these bees acquainted with the inside of the box. And then we will plant the queen on a slat and place her in here, where she will be caged for about 3 days is what they say. And then you open that cage, and the colony has started in there, and they're taking care of her in there, and they'll take up residency in this box. That's the plan. Alright, little bee, get out of there. Alright, I did it. She's in there. I got her out of the jar into that little transfer thing I made so it would fit and she could slide into here. Yes, I know there's sugar everywhere. We've been mixing up bee treats. So let's see if we can see her on the camera in there. There we go. She's in there. What's up, Mama Dukes? You ready to do some stuff? We lost 2 of her attendants. We got 3 in there. Hopefully we won't have to keep her in there very long. And she's got this big chunk of queen candy right here in the corner, which is like a mixture they recommended on the internet to provide them with food for a few days while they're trapped. All right, we probably need to name her if this is successful. We're about to plant her in here. There are the bees loving their new water. So I'll take the top off the bee box here and open it up to the slats. We'll put the slats down in and plant her in there, and then I'll probably put that cup of bees, sorry guys, in there with her, and so they can find their way out. They'll smell her in there. I might transfer them in there a couple times. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we've got the queen planted in there, and her little pour cord is right here, so I won't have to lift anything. I'll just be able to pull this and release her in like maybe 2 days. 3, 2, I don't know. Right now we're going to swap that water and try to get as many of those guys in there, so they have to come out and they at least know this place, and hopefully they all go back. And we'll put this one with the most wax on it there, closest to her, where the brood will be, in the middle of the box typically, or the front. I don't know. That's what the internet tells me. We'll see. Well, with further reading on the internet and observing the hive, it looks like it's maybe not going so promising. We have a lot of bees here, and we have the queen in the hive, but it seems as though they're coming and going for the sugar and the water in the hive. And typically with an established hive, if you put a new queen in, you wouldn't disturb it for 7 days. But this isn't a typical process, so I am trying to monitor and make sure we don't just kill this queen. So monitoring her and seeing that they are not providing for the attendants who take care of the queen, I've been making sure to give her little drops of water on her cage so that we keep her alive. And I've got some water and some other things to keep these bees coming in here, to keep them putting their scent on the box is what I'm aiming for. And hopefully that will establish, but I'm not sure. So if you have any information, if you know anything about bees, please do. All suggestions, we're open to it. Clearly we're sailors, we're not beekeepers, but with the presence of a queen on the boat, we don't want to let her go inside the mast and build a hive there or somewhere else, where of course we'll go sailing offshore and they'll all die. So if we have them in spots, we can relocate them right there on land where they're used to things, and they can live here after we're gone. So we're trying to make this successful. Now that I've slapped this little video together, it was too easy with all the footage and unbelievable not to share. So I'm gonna get back to editing the part 2 of vacuum bagging. I'm also doing a special little short on how to install through holes under the water. And we'll get some more footage out for you guys really soon. If you are loving that we're back and doing footage again, please show us some love. Share this video with a friend, or maybe the other sailing videos that are more relevant to your sailing people. Click that subscribe and like and ring the bell and all that good stuff, and motivate us to keep editing, because it's a lot of work. It's so much work. I feel like I'm learning video editing all over again, but it's fun. And hope you guys have a very, very, very happy Easter, and enjoy the water, go play, enjoy your family, all those great things. See you next time.
Jump on in, grab a line. The water's feeling fine. Catch a fish, maybe 2. Let's sail off, me and you, on another adventure. On another adventure. Let's sail off, me and you, on another adventure.